All right, welcome. I'm so excited to be here with Shannon's team. You guys, for those of you who don't know, my friend Kristen's on here. You might be wondering why she's in this chat. She is one of my leaders she's my direct level one, so I wanted her to be able to enjoy some training too. So she's hopping in here to learn with all of us. So I just wanted to let you know, she's supposed to be here. Oh, there's Marlena. I'm saying it. I still think I'm saying it wrong. Okay, so thank you for taking the time to be here. This is huge. I know it's hard for all of us to pick one time where everyone can get together. But before we get to answering all of the questions and all of the things that you guys want to learn, I want you to meet my friend, Lindsay. She's our upline. We are on her team. She is a 200K, so she's at the top rank of the company, and she is a millionaire, so she knows what she's talking about. But she took time out of her day to be here for us because she knows it's important to give back to your team. So just as much as Shannon and I want to pour into you guys, she wants to also. So she is going to just kind of introduce herself, get this thing started, and then we will just go from there. So Lindsay, girl, in your leopard pajamas, let's hear it.
Yeah, I'm just going to shoot straight, y'all. I am real, raw, and authentic. So I'm going to tell you that you can show up and work this business in your pajamas any time of the day, all the time. So I'm like, this is it. This is how I roll. But I'm excited. Number one, thank y'all for showing up tonight, because to me, that's half the battle, is showing up and knowing that you want more out of life. That's the most important thing. So when you have that down, you're halfway there. Guys, I started 7 years ago. I just want to give you a little backstory. I started almost 7 years ago. January will be my 7-year anniversary. I started because I loved the product. No, I love the simplicity. I was taking a mariachi band, love the simplicity. And before I knew it, I found myself just telling people. I didn't know that I was telling people, but I was telling people, and they were listening and they wanted to know what it was. And so, of course, I just signed up as a promoter. Ignorance on fire is exactly what I was, and I have maintained that for 7 years. I'm still dumb. I still don't know the products. I still don't know the compensation plan. I don't give a rat's ass. What I do know is this product works. And I found myself just sharing it with people, and I loved that. And what happened is my sharing was social media. 70% of my business was built social media. 30% was face-to-face. Because, you have those three lists. Your first list are your ride or dies, your people that'll bail you out of jail. They jump on right immediately. Your second list are the people that need this. And your third list are the people that are just entrepreneurs at heart. I'm still working on that list. But I will tell you that I ran with it. I earned my auto bonus in the first month. 5 months into this company, I walked away from corporate America, and I've not looked back. Am I crazy? Did I work in the nooks and crannies? Absolutely. I had a boss that was not very nice and did not like the fact that I was working in other business, but she really couldn't say anything to me. I just worked, and then I woke up 30 minutes before. I went to sleep 30 minutes later. Every time I went to the bathroom, I took my phone. During my lunch breaks, I did it. When my daughter was playing sports and when she wasn't on the court, my head was down on that phone. I used the finger a lot, not the middle finger, the first finger. I was like, hold on. I did that a lot, but I'm going to tell you right now that paid off. I sat my daughter down. I asked her, what do you want to do? And she said, I want to go to Disney World. And I started January 2014, retired from corporate America in May of 2014, and took her with an all-expense trip paid to Disney in December of 2014 because she wanted that, and that's what I worked towards. So when the why is clear, the how is easy. Why are you going to get where you want to go is going to be so easy when you know what that is, and how you're going to get there is going to be clear. So that's the most important thing, guys. I want for you to know I'm no different than you. I am digging in the trenches. I think a lot of people think that, oh, you get the top rank of the company, you get this, you're not. No, I'm in the bottom of the bottom with y'all. I have jumped. Samantha's seen me on like 12 different outfits today because I've been all over town. I've been here, I've been there. I just finished having a Zoom with Tammy Battaglia, another one of your uplines, jumped in the shower. Like, I worked this business in the nooks and crannies to have the freedom. The time freedom was so important to me. The financial freedom became very important to me because I've got goals. And that's what's so important. I want for each and every one of you to know that this is a super simple business. You follow the leader, it's duplicatable. The most important thing that you need to focus on right now is getting people to like, know, and trust you. That's what I do on a daily basis. I go in and I make comments, custom conscious comments is what I call them, CCC comments on people's posts. I'm genuine. I'm getting people to like me, to know who I am. And then they're going to say, what is it that Lindsay does? That's where you peak it. I threw up Thrive in the beginning of my business because that's what worked 7 years ago. That doesn't necessarily work right now. What works is building a strong relationship with people, finding out people's needs, searching if somebody says they're tired, keeping that on your radar and just following up with them and checking on them and things like that. This is a very doable business. However, you can't just work this business part-time. You can't just work this business anytime you want. You have to sit down and work this business in the nooks and crannies. I took 20 minutes a day when I first started this. And here's the cool thing about Lavelle, and I love this. We have trainings and Zooms and things all hours of all days. It's up to you to jump on. And here's the thing. I don't sit here and hone in just like this on every single Zoom because I'm human. I've got a life. We all have got lives to live. But when I'm marching to the beat of my drum in the morning doing my workout with Miss Leslie Sansone, yes, she's old school, y'all. I have a Zoom on and I'm listening to her, listening to other people. I don't want to hear her voice. I want to hear something that's empowering to me. I jump on recordings. When I'm driving in the car and I'm by myself, which doesn't happen very often, I've got that on. That's what's so cool. And here's the deal. If I'm cooking, I'm not sitting here, I'm listening and I might pick up on something. I will tell you right now, 7 years in this business, prior to Thrive, I've never done multi-level marketing. As a matter of fact, I made fun of multi-level marketers. I actually thought they were stupid. Little did I know that it's a game changer. You know, I grew up with thinking you had to have this and this and this. I didn't realize that you can put your best foot forward and pull your big girl panties up and go to town and have the time freedom, the financial freedom. And the most important thing is the community. You all showed up tonight. I've got your back. That is one thing that I want you to know. You're not in this alone. You have an incredible leader like Samantha. You have Tammy and you have me. That's what I want you to know is you're not alone in this. So Samantha, you know I can talk the whole 40 minutes. So I'm going to zip it and I'm going to listen.
Oh, I love you. You guys, she lights my fire. And this is like, first of all, I want to let you know that I was like nervous for this Zoom. Like all the other ones, I feel like, you know, I don't know, there's like a rhythm there and I kind of knew, but you guys are all really new. So this is like exciting because I know you guys need to know like the basics because you're just like thrown into like 200K pay. What the heck is that? And it's like a reminder to me that not everybody knows what I'm talking about when I say 200K pay or say things like auto bonus or level 3. Like you guys, I am happy to be here to talk to you guys about this because it just reminds all of us, even when you bring somebody on new, this sounds like Spanish to them. So the first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about that I know I've had a lot of questions about is the compensation plan. And I'm going to tell you, just like Lindsay did, I am not an expert in the compensation plan. I think I've told some of you guys that too. I understand the basics of it, but I'm not an expert at it. So I'm going to show you a little bit of my screen and just go over it a little bit. But if you guys want to take the time to go deeper into this and become very knowledgeable about it, I would love you forever if you could teach it to me. We all have the same information in our back office. Like this, what I'm going to show you, we all have in our back office. So if you're a numbers person, a money person, a graphs person, please like understand it for us and you can host the training about it. But I will kind of show you guys a little bit of what I do know. So let me see here. Share screen. Here we go. Share. Okay, somebody give me a thumbs up if you can see this screen. Okay, good. Okay, so this is in your back office under downloads, documents and downloads, in your resources tab. This is the first page, I think. Yeah, rewards plan. This is the first page out of like 7. But this is like the basic page where it explains most of what you need. The very first thing right here, retail sales. It tells you your personal customers, you get 20% on. This very first line here, personal customers, retail sales, personal customers, 20% of your retail bonus volume. So you're not getting 20% off of $150. You're getting it off of the bonus volume, which is basically what the company decides is left over after you've either used credits. So if somebody's applied credits, you're not going to get paid for their credits that they used. And then they take a portion for the product and the packaging and, you know, the ingredients. So it will tell you in your report how much of it you're getting paid for, depending on how much that person put into it. If they paid all cash, if they use credits and whatnot. So if you see BV, that's your bonus volume, which means that's what you're getting paid on. So your personal customers, you get 20% on. Level 1 customers. What is a level 1 customer? A level 1 customer is a customer who's been referred by another customer. No, it's not. I lied. See, I'm already telling you guys wrong. That's wrong. A level 1 customer is your level 1 promoter's customer. So for example, Charlotte, when Marlena gets a customer, you get 12% of that person's bonus volume because Marlena is your level 1. So anytime Marlena gets a customer, you're getting 12% of their bonus volume. So when Marlena gets a customer, she's Shannon's level 2 customer, because Charlotte is her upline and Shannon is Charlotte's upline. So it just trickles down. It's 20, then 12, then 4, then 4. This is how we get paid on our customers. That's the customer side. Next to this, Infinity Fast Start. These are our promoter packs. If you log in as a promoter, you go to place your order, the first thing that pops up is packages. There's 3 different ones. There's a $200 one, which is called the starter pack. There's a $400 one, which is called the promoter pack. And there's an $800 one, which is called the VIP pack. If you're level 1, your directly enrolled promoter orders the $200 pack, you're just getting a flat rate of $30. It's not a percentage, it's a flat out number. So if they order the 200 pack, you get 30. If they order the $400 pack, you get 80. If they order the $800 pack, your commission is 140. So whereas over here, as a customer, you're only getting paid on the bonus volume, the promoter packs, you get paid a dollar amount. So you know exactly what that dollar amount is going to be. This Infinity Fast Start, Match, Accelerator, I don't know it. I don't get it. I'm not even going to try. That looks like Spanish to me. So the next thing is team commissions. So right here, promoter. That's what like a majority of you guys are. Shannon's at the 4K rank, so she's here. But a brand promoter, it tells you right here, minimum per month, you have to have $100 in personal volume. PV means you sold it or you purchased it. So you either need to purchase $100 a month or you need to sell $100 a month. You don't even have to order it. If you have somebody ordering from you, that means you're qualified and active and you can earn commission. If you don't sell $100 in personal volume, what happens? Nothing. You don't get kicked out. You don't have to pay for your website. You don't have to buy your way back in. None of that. If you don't, nothing happens. You just don't get paid the next month. But if you didn't sell or spend $100, you're probably not going to make any commission anyway. So the company's not coming after you. You're just flat out not active. And that's okay. The next month or whenever you place your order, as soon as you do, you're active again. Then when it moves up to 4K, it tells you what the qualifications are right here. You have to have $100 still. You also have to have 2 active legs, which means 2 promoters. Okay, you have to have two promoters that are separate from each other, not underneath each other. They have to be like 2 personally enrolled promoters. you have to have $400 in volume, and it says right here, it says max strong leg QV. This is really important. Right here it says 2,400. Somebody on your team cannot make more than $2,400 in volume for you to get to that 4K rank. So for example, I'm gonna just throw Shannon out there because she can relate to this and this is real. Shannon earned her 4K rank back, right? But what happened was Shannon was being what we call red-legged. Shannon had one leg under her, which it was, I think, Charlotte's team. Charlotte's team made up more than $2,400 of that $4,000. So Shannon had to balance that out. Charlotte can't come under her and make $3,500 and Shannon only has to bring in 500 and be at 4K. It has to be balanced out. And it's not even 50%, it's a little bit, you know, you get to have a little bit more than that, but that's how the balancing works out. Now, if you are a brand promoter and you have somebody making up most of your team, but you're not close to 4K, say for example, you're only at 2,000 for the month and somebody is making up a lot more of your volume than the other, you're still getting paid. You're still getting paid on all of that. The only time it really matters is when you're close to breaking into the next rank. So once you get to 4K, you're good. Once you get the volume balanced out. Now her next focus is 12K, right? So she needs to make sure that one person under her isn't making more or selling more than $7,200 of the total of 12,000. Is that making sense? Like the red leg situation. Okay. Now, this is 12K. It says you need 2 qualified and active legs, 2 legs on your team. I want to let you know that if you are wanting that auto bonus, you have to have 4 legs. So in order to get paid as a 12K, what's going to happen to your paycheck is you get paid more levels down. You're getting 4% on your promoter orders, and you're still getting the same amount of commission on your customers, but you're getting paid more levels deep the higher up you go in rank. There was something else I wanted to tell you that was so what you're seeing here is promoter order numbers, right? You remember me telling you how it's a dollar amount, it's not a percentage. This over here, this 4% is when your promoters just order random a la carte items. Like when you go in and order thirst, your upline gets 4% of that. When you go in and order a package, they get a dollar amount of that. So that's kind of how that works. Once you get to 200K, all of that doubles to 8%. So you've been getting 4% and you're just getting paid deeper down, all the way down to 8 levels. And then once you jump to 200K, it doubles your pay. So that is why 200K is so awesome, so important, so incredible, because it's double your pay. So this is also why our 200K pay right now is really important, because even if you're only a promoter, a brand promoter, you're not even a 4K yet, you're like, why would I care about this 200K pay? Because even though you're, you know, only getting paid on 3 levels down, you might not even have 3 levels as a brand promoter. You might only have 2, but your paycheck is going to double over here with 8%. And for 3 months, for 3 entire months, not just the rest of December, but December and January and February. This matching bonus, I don't get it. I don't know it. The Auto Club eligibility, you have to be 12K to get your auto bonus. And if you drive, whatever you drive, you can get $300 a month for. But if you drive one of their like qualified cars, which they list down here, they will give you $800 a month for your car. And you guys, that's only the second rank of the company that they offer this to. So that is huge. And then it grows from there. So that is my little quick spiel on the compensation plan. I'm just reading Marlana's. When customers get 2 auto ships, they receive the credit. Do you also get the credit or no? No, you do not. So that is something I want to talk to you guys too about customers and credits and referrals and all the things. When a customer orders, they go for the first time they order, they have the opportunity to get a free box of shakes. The only other time they can get that after the first time is on auto ship. So when they log in, they'll see packages. The first one that's $150 comes with a free box of shakes. So that's $44 off. If they order it on auto, the company lets them have it at the auto ship price without being on auto ship. That is the only problem. You want to encourage them to place their first order on auto ship. I always tell them, I need you to place this on auto ship. Honestly, it's just going to help me out. I'm going to help you turn it off as soon as you place your order, but I need you to place your order on auto ship. This is going to get them the free box of shakes, which is a $44 value, and the auto ship price, which they would get also, but you want to really make sure they're clicking that auto ship, because if they don't, you don't get credit, or they wouldn't get credit for referrals. You only get credit if the customer orders on auto ship. So, you know, the company lets them get that auto ship price and the free box of shakes, but if they're not clicking that auto ship button, you don't get credit for it. You're still going to get paid for it, but you're not going to get referral credit for it. So what you want to do, you're going to get 20% commission on your customers no matter what. What you want to do is help customers thrive for free. So, for example, I don't know if you guys watch Lacey Bamus, but she's a customer signing person. Like, she's always signing customers, right? So when we get customer credit, when we get referral credit, you get the average of your 2 highest customer orders in credits the next month. So you can have 2 customers order a $300 package, and you're going to get $300 in credits next month because that's the average of the 2, okay? As long as they've ordered on auto ship. If they didn't order on auto ship, no one's getting credits. Even if you go in and change it and make it an auto ship account, it has to be placed on auto ship the first time. You're only going to get 2 orders averaged out though. So once you have your 2 customers and you know you're thriving for free next month, the next person that messages you like, hey, what's this Thrive stuff? I want to do that too. Instead of signing them up under you, choose a different customer to sign them up under. I'm going to tell you why. They're going to get credits. If you sign up 2 new customers under a different customer, they're going to get credits next month. So now you've got your 2, you're thriving for free next month. The next customer you get, you're signing up under a customer. The next customer you get, you're signing up under that customer. That's 2 people getting credits next month. Do it again. The next person gets, helping people get their referrals. Obviously, you want to help them get their own referrals. We're not doing this for them. But if you have a customer who really loves this, but they just can't afford it, or, you know, whatever, yes, under your spouse, like, you can have somebody create a free customer account, never order, and then create another account under them as their spouse and order as their spouse for their first order ever. Then they only need 1 more referral. If you have someone like ready to order, instead of signing them up under yourself, you sign them up under that customer, because you're still getting paid the same exact way. You're still getting paid 20% on that customer. A customer is a customer when it comes to commission. You're getting 20%, but you're only going to get credits for 2 orders. So if you have a PPA of 8 and you've signed them all up under you, you have 8 new customers this month, but you signed them all up under you, you're missing the opportunity for volume for next month when all these people get their credits. So if you have 8 customers or whatever, you could have signed them up under a different person. They're going to have credits next month. When they spend those credits, that's going to be volume for you to grow. That's going to be a person ordering their 2nd month of Thrive, continuing their Thrive experience, making it to 8 weeks instead of 4, feeling it even more and talking about it even more. Plus, just think, like, it's Christmas time. What if you are helping people What if you're helping people at Christmas time get their Thrive for free the first month of the year? Like, that is huge. If you imagine calling someone and being like, I'm sorry, but if Lindsay called me today and she was like, girl, I just felt like you needed your Thrive for free this month, so I helped you out. I got you a customer and I put him under you because you're so awesome. I know you're loving your Thrive and I don't want you to go without. When you get to call someone and tell them that, I mean, I've had people cry before. I had a person who was really, really sick with the C word, and she didn't tell her family, her children, her husband, nobody. She thrived and she put on a show that she was healthy while she went through some really, really hard shit. And I helped her get her Thrive for free so her husband wouldn't know. That is awesome. She cried and cried and cried that I was able to help her through that. We have the ability to do that. That's our job here. We help people get their Thrive for free. That's all we do. Like, we just help people get their Thrive for free. So I hope that answered your question about getting the credit, but you get the credit for your customers that come to your referral link. And then same with the customer. So if your customer does refer somebody under their account, they obviously get credit for it. And that's how we grow. Okay, so yeah, and you definitely want to make sure that they do order that pack at the beginning because it comes with the free box of shakes. If they're ordering just a la carte, the 3 steps, they're missing out on that free box because why not, right? When I first started, we were told to just do a shake every other day or 4 days a week, and customers were always mad. Like, why is there only 16 shakes? That doesn't make sense. It's three steps a day. It was hard to explain, and it does work that way. It is okay to take 4 a week, but the free box at the first month is great. And if they stay on auto ship, they'll always get that free box of shakes. Okay. One that I wanted to talk about, and actually, let's see. It says I have 8 minutes left, and Lindsay, I know you like to talk. I'm going to ask you to come in here. Don't worry about going too long or whatever, but I feel like this is so important. It's more of like a personality question, but how to gain customers without feeling pushy or needy or feeling like you're salesy or all of that. So I'm going to let you answer this one.
Awesome. Well, I think the most important thing, guys, is like I told you in the beginning, I threw up Thrive. You have those people in your life that you can do that with. You know, those are your ride or die people. That's totally different. I like to get people to like, know, and trust me. I like to build a relationship. And does that sometimes take a little bit longer? It really does. But you need to make a list. So I have a leads list is what I call it. And I call them my blue people. And it's the people that on Facebook, when I'm scrolling on my Facebook and working my business, somebody, like I told y'all earlier, that said they weren't sleeping well at night, that wanted to hang their kids from the ceiling fan because, you know, let's just be honest, that happens. Those kinds of people that are just complaining or that are talking about money or that are whatever the case is, those are the people you need to put on your leads list is what I like to call it. And what I do is, instead of just popping into Facebook Messenger and being like, hey girl, I see you didn't sleep last night and I got something for you. No, I'm going to go and I'm going to start commenting on her things. I'm going to make a point to start posting things about rest. We have a product called Rest. The most important thing too, guys, is when I started this business, the 3 steps changed my life. That's all we had. We didn't have all this other rigmarole. We had capsules, lifestyle mix, the small DFT, which is the regular. Okay. That's all we had. Now we have so many options. So if you have a friend that's struggling, go to Rest. If you have a friend that wants a pre-workout, we have the Thrive Fit line, which it is under construction right now, AKA changing to a new formula. So stay tuned. But we have Activate, we have Pure, we have something. And that's the thing. Start small and work your way up. Obviously, it's going to be different with everyone, but that's where your custom conscious comments are going to come in so important. Is, you know what? It's the feel found, especially when you start finding people that are going to start just really saying about the money. You know what? I felt found. I know where you're coming from. I never do it right. However, what I found is that this product has changed my life and I'm worth $5 a day. I never start with the $150 a day, because let me tell you something. I took my electric bill money when I signed up for Thrive. Okay, that's where I was in my life. So when you say 150, people think that's my electric, that's part of my car payment, that's this. When you break it down to $5 a day and you say, what do you spend $5 a day? Girl, I know you love the Quick Trip. I know you love the Sonic. Like, when you call out somebody, especially if you know what they're doing, that's where it is. But you got to build that relationship. That's the key to keeping it from being salesy to being genuinely concerned, is building that relationship. Consistency. Guys, you're thrivers. Every single morning, y'all go follow me on Facebook. You're going to see me with bed hair, no bra, crazy as, I mean, sometimes I'm even on the toilet. You can ask Samantha every morning, like taking my capsules. You bet that people see me taking my capsules every single day. Do you know how many people that I've gotten from saying, what are those jumper cables that you're taking, Lindsay? That's where it starts, with me being consistent. I don't consistently post my shake or my DFT every day, but I post my capsules. And you know what? There's a difference. If I work up at 5 o'clock in the morning, because on Instagram, like Samantha said, I put my time. But if I wake up at 9:30, you know what I say? You know what? I needed to rest. I listened to my body today and it told me that I needed to sleep in. And that's what I love about this product. So be real and be raw, because that's what people want to see. They don't want to see you selling them something. They want to know that you're a train wreck, and that in 8 minutes, when these pop, you pop these cable. Y'all, I'm tired. I do not go to sleep. I am asleep past 9 o'clock. When you pop your jumper cables, you're full steam ahead. Like, there's a cute little emoji that says energy loading. I love to use that one because that's the truth. So just build a relationship with people. Let people come into your life and see what you're doing differently. Wear your patch loud and proud. That is, I can tell you right now, especially for y'all who are new thrivers, they want to know what that sticker is. That's what you're going to hear people. They're going to message, why are you wearing a sticker? That's what they're going to say. So make sure that even you don't need to post, I started this new product and I'm loving it and da-da-da-da-da. You know what? Just post a picture of you doing something, putting an ornament up and your patch is showing. Mark my words. People notice different things. Or take a picture playing with your kids and just saying, oh, I'm so happy I have the energy to play with my little rugrats tonight. You don't have to throw it up on them. You just have to let them know that this is what you're doing. And then they're going to see this new thing. They're going to see Angel's like, what is she doing? Like, why is she so happy all the time? Then they're going to come into your inbox and they're going to ask you questions and so forth. But I do an X list every single day. I'll add it in the chat real quick because we have 3 minutes. So this is what I do. I'm not going to tell you to do 10 because you're going to get overwhelmed and you're going to throw your hands up in the air. I'm going to ask you to come up with 3 non-negotiable things. 3 things that you're going to do every single day before you lay your pretty little head down at night. No matter what comes. I don't care if you have a bad day, a good day, a busy day, a chaotic day. You're going to do these 3 things come hell or high water. So I'm going to put them in the chat. Samantha, you take it away. These are my 10, so y'all can pick and choose from what it is you want or edit. Totally. That's what it is.
Thank you so much. Yeah, girl, we're going down to 2 minutes, but I do want to talk, I want to add on to that. The one thing I love about this business and this company is we don't have like a script. And I think sometimes that throws people off. Like, they expect you to just give them the words. Like, what do I say? Like, how do I do it that way? And so I love that we don't have that, because they want you to just be authentic, just be yourself, like build relationships with people and pour into them, because that's what they want. They want to be heard. So don't go into it, just like Lindsay said, and just throw up Thrive. Like, oh my gosh, you have to try this new stuff that I'm on. Just talk to people. I know she mentioned I'm with you on the tiredness. Custom conscious comments. That just means ask a question about somebody that's about some post that you saw. Ask them where they got that recipe from, or if they would share it with you. Like, just create relationships with people. It says less than a minute. We're gonna run out of time. You guys, this was awesome. I would love to do this more with your team, because I know you guys have so many questions and you guys deserve to be like answered and heard. So let's figure out a way to do this again soon, so that you're not just like left out in the wild, I can pop into your team chat and just do a live every once in a while if that helps, and just cover one topic at a time. I'll work it out with Shannon. We'll get it put together. Lindsay, thank you so much for being here. You are awesome, you guys. For her to do this for us is incredible. But thank you all for being here. I'm going to get this recorded and post it up here tonight. So thank you guys for coming, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.